Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Gordon Guitar. So we have Wish Wednesday here, and this time is wished for Sabrina Claudio's song called Problem With You. And I believe you wished for this one. It's called Him, or H-I-I-M, or something like that. Anyway, this is special for you and for all you Sabrina Claudio fans, and I believe there are many fans of Claudio here. So yeah, let's start right away with this song. We don't need any capo for this one, and we made this one in the easiest way possible here. So we'll skip as many bar chords as possible. So let's start with the chords. We have first the F sharp minor. So you need to bar the second fret here, all strings. And the rest will be 4th on A string and 4th on D. The next chord will be E. So that is open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, 1st G, open B, and open E. Let's move on to B minor. So you need to bar the 2nd fret, this time only from A string and down, so that means 5 strings. And the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. Next is D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. And the final chord will be C sharp, okay? Like that, so you need to bar the 4th fret from A string and down, 5 strings, and the rest will be 6 here on D string, 6 on G, and 6 on B. And what I do usually for this song and many others, I just bar that 6th fret and kind of avoid the last E string here. We will not use that, it's not necessary. So that is how I take that grip, the C sharp. Alright, so those are the chords, and we will start with the verse here. It goes with a bass, so there's a melody here. So for 3 chords we need to look at how that is done, because we will involve 3 chords, and the chords are F sharp minor to E to D and then back to E. That is the chord progression here. Alright, so for F sharp you play 2 notes. Okay, so that is 2nd fret on E, the bass, together with the 2nd fret G string. Okay, the E grip will be like this. So that is open E, the bass, together with the 1st fret G string. And then for D, we will go up here. So that is 5th on A string together with 4th on D. Right? And the reason for that, why we have 2 notes, is because in the song it's played with a bass. So for us to kind of give it more backbone to it, not just only 1 note like this, we play with 2. So that gives a little bit more bass sound to it. Alright, so that is the pattern. So now for the playing, we have 2 times, you can say, for each chord. So for F minor, F sharp minor, it will be like this. So 2 times, and then you shift to E 2 times. Then on D 2 times, and back to E 2 times. So that will be 1 chord progression here for the verse, first verse, and you will play that for 2 rounds. So that is the first verse. The only thing here is the last E here, you only play that for 1 time. So then a short pause. So that is how the first verse ends. That takes us to the first pre-chorus. You will continue this way of playing, this time only for 1 round, but the playing is exactly the same. So you go for F sharp minor 2 times, then 2 on E, 2 on D, and the same goes here with the last chord, the E. You just do it once and a short break. So that will be the pre-chorus. So 2 rounds in the verse and 1 round in the pre-chorus. Now we can let that plucking go, and we'll start with the strumming. So the strumming starts here with the first chorus. In the lyrics, the problem with you is. All right. So for this one, we need to look at the strumming pattern, and we will do that with an F sharp minor. That is the first chord. Okay. So we'll divide this strumming into 2 parts. I'm gonna play it first 1 round for you, and then we're gonna divide it into 2 parts, because we need to separate parts here from each other later on in the song with the different chords we are using. So the full strumming pattern will sound like this. All right. So the first part will be down, down, up, mute or clap, and down. So down, down, up, mute, down. And why I am saying mute is because in many songs we have like very prominent beats here, but in this one it's not that prominent, so it's very enough to just mute the strings. So just put your hand on top of the strings, kill the sound in some way. You could also make a gently touch like a clap or whatever, but don't go and overkill it with this big clap. So like this. So that works as well. So in some way you kill the sound with a gently clap or just a mute. So the first part was down, down, up, mute, down. So all right, down, down, up, mute, down. And the second part will be down, up, mute, down, up. So down, up, mute, down, up. Or with a clap. Like that. All right, so if we connect these 2 parts, it will be down, down, up, mute, down, down, up, mute, down, up. So all right. So when we have that, we will do 2 rounds of this same chord progression here, which is still the F sharp minor, E, D, and E. So we'll do 1 strumming round per chord here. So if we go for a couple rounds, it will be like this. F sharp, E, D, and E. All right, so that was 2 rounds, and that is actually the full chorus there. Then we have a post chorus in the lyrics. The problem with you is you. With me is you, of course. So this post chorus comes, of course, right after. So it will be just an extra round of the same way of playing the strumming with the same chords. So in total here, with the chorus and post chorus, 3 rounds. So yeah, it continues here with the second verse, and that is played in the same way as the first verse with the chords, but you will do with the strumming here. So yeah, 2 rounds of the chord progression with the strumming. And that takes us to the second pre-chorus in the same way there as well. But now instead we have the strumming, so 1 round in the pre-chorus number 2. And then comes the second chorus, playing it exact same way as we just learned in the first chorus. So nothing new here with the verses, pre-choruses and the choruses, except from we have the strumming instead of just the plucking, okay? But after this second chorus comes a bridge part and the lyrics. Now I understand why I feel this way. All right, so now is where we need these other new chords. So we have a chord progression that goes with F sharp minor, then E, then B minor, then D, and then up to C sharp. So that is the chord progression. This will be played with the strumming. So you're gonna play one full strumming for the first 3 chords. So F sharp minor 1 full, E 1 full, and B minor 1 full. Then when you come to the D chord, you're gonna play the first parts of the strumming. Remember, it was the down, down, up, mute, down. So the last 2 chords is played in that way with the first part of the strumming. So down, down, up, mute, down for D, and you go quickly up here to the C sharp and play the same down, down, up, mute, down. And that will fulfill 1 chord progression. So just repeat: F sharp minor 1 full, E 1 full, B minor 1 full, D part 1, and C sharp part 1. And you will play this chord progression for 4 rounds. So yeah, let's go for a couple of rounds of this bridge playing. C sharp, and F sharp minor. Alright, so that was the bridge part. 4 rounds, and after this bridge comes the final chorus, played in the same way as the other choruses with the strumming, and 2 rounds. And that is Sabrina Claudio's song Problem With You. So I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much, you who wished for this one. Him, I will call you him. And yeah, a great song. Didn't hear this one before, so thank you for introducing this one for me. And continue Wish on this channel, Gordon Guitar. We love Wish Wednesdays, so stay tuned for next Wednesday and we'll see what we will bring up there. And yeah, take care guys, appreciate all your love, and play tuned.